Hi family, you're welcome once again to our channel. This morning we want to do a follow-up to the videos we did last weekend. Today is Saturday. Against last Saturday and Sunday we posted two videos where we look at planting for food, fun and financial freedom, and then the second video we look at the backyard gardening for sustainable food production. And then we said we're going to use waste containers around us for gardening. We said you don't need farmland necessarily. All you need is soil. Put in any container and then you can produce or you can plant or grow something. And so we nest tomato seeds and then pepper seeds. And so this is a follow-up and we want to see they have germinated. And then we want to look at it and see when we are likely to transplant. So you can see the two tin tomato containers we used to do our nursery last week. So you can see the tomato is faster growing. The tomato seed, as a matter of fact, germinated on the 5th day, but the pepper seed germinated on the 7th day. So you can see the difference. This is the tomato seedlings germinated nicely, and then this is the pepper seedlings. They have also germinated and they are coming up. And so you can see the tomato that the two leaves are there, and then you can see that the second pair of leaves are beginning to shoot out. So you can see it there, a small shoot coming out. I trust that in the next 2-3 days we will see 4 leaves instead of these 2 we are seeing. And by Saturday this time again we may see about 6 leaves on this, and this one to likely 4 leaves or whatever. And so we are just waiting for it to grow a little bit, and then we'll transplant into our permanent place where it's going to be the yellow gallons, the Kufuor gallons that I showed you last week. And so I am going to be doing these follow-ups until we transplant, and then application of manures and things until we are harvesting. So keep in touch, and then remember to subscribe. We can do sustainable gardening. We can produce what we eat, and we eat what we produce in our background. You don't need to buy everything from the market. You can control. If you want to do organic gardening, you want to eat organic food, it is only when you grow it yourself you can be sure that no chemical fertilizers have been added to it, and what you are eating is purely organic. And as I said, I believe there are little things we can grow in our backyards. I'll be showing you subsequently how we can grow things like garlic. I'll show you how to nest the garlic, and then you can break it into small bulbs, and then you can plant, and then you can harvest onions and things like that. You can plant them in your backyard. All the vegetables that we eat in our home, we can plant them in our backyard, both leafy and then fruit vegetables. We can plant them, even root vegetables like carrots, we can plant them. We can plant cabbage, lettuce and all those things in our background. You just need all these containers to make use of. Once it is not a rooty vegetable, it needs a lot of soil, and the roots just need soil to grow, and then the leaves you are going to utilize, we can gather them like this, a lot of them. Plant anything that you want, and those gallons, anything that can contain sand or soil, you can use it for a small portable backyard garden, especially those of us who live in cities where we don't have land around us. Those of us who live in suburban areas and villages, we have a lot of space behind our houses. We can do the gardening on the ground. But if you live in a major city, you live in a maybe residential area where you don't have enough space for planting, you can do things like this. Gather old gallons, buckets. You can even go to market and buy these plastic containers, like plastic baskets that look like this with tiny holes in them. You can easily put soil in them, and then you can do your backyard garden. You can take paint containers, put soil in them, and then you can do your backyard gardening. I believe it will help us. We will eat healthy fruit fresh from the garden. I don't see anything as interesting as you are going to cook and then you go to your backyard garden, and instead of refrigerator, I believe refrigerator removes something from our fresh vegetables and fruits. And so when you are going to cook and you go to your backyard, get your pepper, get your tomatoes, and get your onion. You just uproot fresh onion. I can imagine you uproot fresh leafy onions from your backyard and you use it for your stew or your soup. I see how tasty and how the flavor will be fresh from the field. So I believe we must go into small things like that. So keep updated. Remember to subscribe to the channel. We are going to be bringing you more interesting things like this. Like I told you the other time, this may not bring money into your pocket directly because you may not sell. You can grow it to sell, but maybe you are not selling, but it can keep money from leaving your pocket. It's all the same. It all can bring financial freedom. The money you will use or you will spend on some of these days when you go to market to pepper, you can't buy pepper 2 cedis again. Pepper is 5 cedis. So imagine you keep 5 cedis in your pocket today, tomorrow you keep 5 cedis, and every day you keep 5 cedis in your pocket. That is a savings like that can go into an investment, and then tomatoes and all those things, you don't buy them. So remember to subscribe to our channel and then turn on the notification. If you derive value from the video, just share our video, give us a thumb up, and then leave a comment, ask your question, bring your contribution, and then let us begin the conversation. God bless you. I'll see you again in our next episode. Thanks for watching and stay blessed.